Hey guys, What's Here for Life here with my friend Josh. He is doing his oh so wonderful goat control format deck. Hope you guys enjoy.
2005 guys, okay? Obviously, I just played in tournament today. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just ate Pepe for lunch with this deck.
Yeah, pretty much I card destructions, their amazing hand, and yeah, they kind of cried. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get right into it. So, first off, on the monster lineup, you pretty much play one of every single amazing monster. It's just a mash of every single good monster.
There's a pretty darn good glare on that. Can you hold it up a bit? Yeah, that's Envoy if you can't tell.
No, yeah, that's BLS. Anyways, this is your boss card. Once you get that out, there's very little cards that can go over it besides the DD Warrior Lady, and other cards that are just good, other than the tech cards, one Jinzo, one Spirit Reaper, one Morphing Jar. Obviously, we're playing with banned cards. If you do not notice that, it's GOAT format.
Move the cards up a bit. Towards you.
Sangan, Breaker, Azure Priest.
This is before archetypes, by the way.
Yeah, so this is not an archetype. Believe me, guys. There's not some GOAT archetype. This is just a bunch of random cards pretty much thrown together to win. Azure Priest to get over their GOAT. So if they chain GOAT on your attack or something like that, you can attack into all of them. If you don't know what it does, you can declare an attack on every single one of your opponent's monsters.
Yeah, he's basically just an all.
Yeah. One Tribe Affecting Virus because Regeki was banned back in this format. One Sinister Serpent so you can chain circle loops with any discard cards like Graceful Charity or something like that. One Exarion Universe because it does piercing and piercing's very good. Then on the twos, and that's it for what's gonna do it for the monster lineup. Two Magician of Faith because this card is crazy good, especially with adding back your Snatch Steal, your Graceful Charity, your Pot of Greed. You can add back anything, and it's so good. Next, I played two Kaiku. Kaiku was out in 2005. I don't have the original Kaikus, but they do look shiny. Anyways, yeah. Kaiku's good to banish your opponent's Sinister Serpent if they've already used it as discard material, or banish another card just so that they can't get BLS off. And then this is it for the monsters. I think that's, I don't know, some amount of monsters. Next for the spells, for the two controllers, I play no, sorry, not two controllers, three controllers. Four controllers. Sorry, I forgot how many good cards in there. I play one Econ, one Treasure Swap, one Snatch Steal, one Brain Control. What is it? Change of Heart was banned in this format. Obviously.
It's funny considering how many other ways there was still monsters.
Next, I play Graceful Charity. No, sorry. Graceful Charity. Yeah, sorry. This is a Spanish version. Sorry. One Card Destruction, one Pot of Greed, one Smashing Ground, one Heavy Storm, one Premature Burial, one Lightning Vortex, another card to loop with Sinister Serpent.
Yeah.
And plus Regeki, like I said, was banned. And Dark Hole was also. One MST, it was at one.
It was limited.
Yes. One Book of Moon. Two Book of Moon for chaining in priority or something like that because you do play with priority if you're gonna be playing the GOAT format. So yeah.
You can also chain to your opponent's Snatch Steal so that you don't get your monster.
Then I played two Metamorphosis for the fusions that we play in the extra deck, and there was no extra deck limit back in 2005, so you can play as many as you want.
Funny story about how come we have an extra deck limit and why we have a deck limit now is because somebody came to a regional with a 9,000 card deck.
9,000.
Yeah, he had a 9,000 card deck, and he had a 1,000 card extra deck and stuff.
1,000 extra.
Or stuff like that. I don't know. I don't even think there was
a million Crimson Sunbirds.
In short, he had a crap ton of cards, and it took 3 people to lug around his deck, and it was just too much of a and it was just such of a hassle, and so they decided to put a limit to the deck in the extra deck.
Jesus Christ, what was this guy's name?
I don't know. There's pictures of it all over the internet.
God. Next cards, so these are the twos, then those are the twos, and then we play 3 Scapegoat as the name GOAT format.
Yeah.
It's really good in the creature swap, stalling, using as tribute.
You mainly use it with Metamorphosis.
Yeah, Metamorphosis for the 1,000 Eye Restrict.
I didn't see Metamorphosis, or did I just miss it?
Metamorphosis is right there.
Oh, okay.
Are we playing one?
There, two. Sorry.
Got stuck.
Next, we play one trench. Sorry, onto the traps.
Dang it, Josh.
One torrential tribute.
Yep.
One magical cylinder. One dust tornado. It was at one.
Oh wow.
One bottomless. They really hated spells and trap negating, but they still had heavy storm.
So
Imagine 20.
so it was bottomless around at the time. I've heard I've heard some people say that it was. Others
The
say
person
it
who
wasn't.
works at the store here says that it was allowed back in 2005 format, but I'm pretty sure it came out in the middle of the 2004 format, so it mattered which format you were playing Go in. Okay. So yeah, that's why. But if it is not legal, then I suggest you play Judgment. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, probably Trap Hole or something like that. So yeah, if that's not legal and I'm mistaken about that, play Trap Hole. But for the time being, bottomless Trap Hole is what you're gonna go with.
You just play Solemn Strike.
One Mirror Force. Mirror Force was at one. That's also another reason why I played the Magical Cylinders, because that card's also good for dealing life points. Then I played the One Ring of Destruction, the staple card in every single deck back then, and the One Call of the Haunted. And that's a 40 card main deck. Onto the extra deck. The extra deck really didn't matter because it was...
Well, there was one card that mattered.
Yeah, one card that mattered.
It defined the format.
It defined the format, pretty much. But the other cards did
Now
not
nobody
matter.
gives a shit about it.
Yeah,
So-
like it could come back at 3 and nobody would care.
Yeah.
Like, it really could.
Maybe that one guy who brings it to a regionals just to be a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so starting off with the card that we play for the 2 Metamorphosis, 2000 Irish Restrict. You may go into this card 2 times, and you may not.
And there's everybody's reaction to it.
And one frog.
Whenever it comes out.
We're gonna play one Frog the Jam.
That moment when all the frog cards say except Frog the Jam.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's a sick token you can play, you know? I suggest you play the Frog the Jam, it really helps out the deck. No, then for the other 3 that I play, which are just the ones that you need for high levels,
That was not out.
that one, what? Oh, it wasn't?
Crimson Sunbird did not come out of TCG until like a Cosmo Blazer.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
It was out in
Okay.
Japan for the longest time, but it was
we got
not
that-
out.
A level 6 fusion one that you can make it that's 23 attack, okay? That's what I'm making this because I know there is one, but I don't have it, but I'm using Crimson Sunbird. Alright, then
These are Metamorphosis targets.
these are Metamorphosis targets. For the Jinzo, then I'll explain this one. This one is for the Snatch and Steal if your opponent's playing the one card from Flaming Eternity,
Neftis.
Neftis, that card right there. And then the last card is for the rank 5, just in case somebody, your opponent is playing something else. And by the way, you can, Metamorphosis does not let them target your opponent's monsters and tribute them. I'm talking about Snatch Stealing them, or some way of taking them. Or brain controlling them or something like that. And then tributing them with Metamorphosis. That's why you make these. But other than that, really, 1000 Irish Restrict is the only card you're going to want to make, and that card. And then you can also play one for BLS, but I'd rather just keep them on the field, to be honest.
Now, could you explain to the people who don't know what Thousand Irish Restrict does, what he does?
Okay, so 1000 Irish Restrict, okay? It is a card that you use a ritual monster and something else to summon, but you do not need to do that with Metamorphosis. And pretty much, as long as this card remains face up on the field, other monsters cannot attack, besides that.
Or change battle position.
Or change battle position. So, whenever this card attacks, doesn't it equip it?
No. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. If he does not have anything equipped onto him already, equip it onto him. He gains that monster's attack and defense. And if you take battle damage or equip with that monster, your opponent takes the damage as well.
Yeah.
And you can only have one monster equipped onto him at a time. That's why people played Tsukiyomi to book him and then flip him face up, and then they'd take another monster.
Yes. So that's why. Also, by the way, I did not have a Tsukiyomi. I was gonna proxy it,
But I said no.
He said no, so I threw in the card, and I'll just tell you what I would take out for the Tsukiyomi and the Mystic Tomato. I take out the double Kaiku. To be honest, I take out the double Kaiku for the Tsukiyomi and the Mystic Tomato. Mystic Tomato and Tsukiyomi are really good, especially for Tsukiyomi. Like I said, resetting your flip effects, and then also for the Thousand Eyes. Then the other one, Mystic Tomato, is good to special summon the Spirit Reaper, so you can stall off of that for a turn until they Snatch Steal it, and then or something like that. So yeah, that is it for the thing. You want to do your?
Yeah, that's it for the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have fun playing the old GOAT deck. A lot of people really like that format for some reason.
It's really fun. It's not even that skillful. It's just
What, you just heard Dragon Ruler?
No. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys later. Peace out.